Craig's stuff is definitely not for kids. I curse a lot. Craig's stuff, Craig's stuff, Craig's got a lot of stuff, yeah! Craig's stuff, Craig's stuff, Craig's got a lot of stuff. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Craig's Stuff. My name is Craig, and this is some of my stuff today. We're taking a look at the McFarlane DC Multiverse Flashpoint Batman action figure. This is a Target exclusive figure. It came in the mail the other day. Very excited about it. Honestly, really liking the DC Multiverse line. I did not think that I would be so into it when it first came out. They were kind of but they really picked up their game. Figures are awesome, and I don't even read any DC stuff anymore, but the figures just look so cool. And unfortunately, most of them are Batman, but Batman sells, and that's okay, because we all like Batman. Just really hoping for some Green Lanterns at some point. But anyway, enough of that. We're taking a look at this figure today, which is, like I said, Flashpoint Batman, Thomas Wayne Batman. This is from the Flashpoint storyline where Thomas Wayne is Batman, Batman's father. This is actually, I believe, a cover from Batman. Oh, is it like 22? I think the Rebirth Batman. I think that's what that is. Yeah, Batman 22. Look at that. It even says on the side. I'm good. It's that holofoil cover, which is actually what I actually still read Batman at that point. This is from that. I think it was from the Button storyline. Anyway, so yeah, box standard DC Multiverse packaging. Window front says Multiverse. Just says Batman on the side, and but it says Flashpoint Batman here. Windows, some stuff there, and like I showed you, the back was the pictures and the other figures in the wave. Joker. Well, this isn't really the same wave, but some other figures that you can get. Anyway, that's enough chit chat about the box. Let's pop this sucker open. Alright, so here is Batman, and he looks incredible. But before we talk about him, we have to talk about the accessories it comes with. So, with all the McFarlane figures, you always get a base piece, which actually I think I might have reviewed. I honestly don't remember what I reviewed, maybe Spawn or something like that. But the McFarlane figures, they really need the base to stand. Unfortunately, I've noticed they don't stand too well without it. Maybe if they fix that in the future, they won't need a stand, but obviously we definitely need a stand. And then all of the figures always come with these little cards with the artwork, which is the same artwork that's on the back of the package. It's that Batman cover for Batman 22, and Todd McFarlane loves to showcase artwork, being an artist himself. So, but nobody gives a crap about the cards. So, the only other accessories we really care about are these two pistols. So we get two exact same pistols. They are black with a slight, like shiny, maybe gunmetal wash over them. The sculpt's really good, look really nice. It's even actually a hole where the bullet will come out of, for the barrel. Anywho, now let's take a closer look at the figure. Here is Batman out of the package, and he looks awesome. McFarlane is really killing it. Everything looks super clean. Bat logo looks really great in that like shiny paint with the red underneath. Awesome. Not really much paint detail or anything, or actually no paint detail at all on the belt. It's just that plain red. Could have used maybe some kind of wash over it, or just to bring out those details, because there's quite a lot of sculpted detail in there. Would be nice if they brought it out with some paint. Gloves look great. Look like they're battle hardened with like lots of scars and scrapes on there. Really cool. Cape is made out of that pliable material that we've been seeing the capes, so that's always good. And it's just a very pretty looking figure. McFarlane, what I love about these figures is how good they feel too. They're a bit hefty, and they just feel solid, and they feel just very well put together. They don't feel like they're gonna break. So they're kind of an in-between, like a NECA figure, which is just like, it looks great, and it feels like it, but it just feels like it's gonna break. And the Marvel Legends, which look very plasticky, and they're super sturdy, and nothing gonna happen. These are almost the same, you know, right in between. They have the best of both worlds. That's what's so great about this DC line. And so for the head there, the head is pretty sculpted really well. I like the lines and on the frown and on the cowl. Everything looks really good. The only thing I feel like they could have put in better detail for his beard. You can even see the sculpted stubble in there, but they just decided to put this like poop on his chin. It almost looks like he just dipped his chin in poop. They could have done a little bit better with that, but it's not bad. It's fine. Eyes look fantastic though. Look at those red eyes. Very, very cool. So now for articulation, let's see what we got. For his head, it moves just about that far up and looks down pretty well. And you do get a tiny bit of head tilt. A little bit of head tilt to the, actually a pretty good amount of head tilt left and right. Arms go up to a 90-degree, but they are hindered by the cape there on the shoulder. There's a nice, there's a little bit of a butterfly joint even in there too. Although you don't get too much motion, but it is there. You have the upper bicep swivel. He has double jointed elbows that are actually really, really solid. Look at that. You can like touch his chin almost there. That's real good, especially with big beefy arms like his. You know, that's great. Although you don't really get too much out of that second joint just because of the way his glove is. Then at the wrist, he spins all the way around and it goes up and it goes down. Then at the waist, he has the upper waist swivel. He goes side to side. He goes very far back, not too far forward, but he actually spins at the waist here, which is covered by the belt, although it's very hard to move, but he does spin there. So you can see he actually does spin there, although he doesn't really want to spin there. Then for the legs, he does, legs do not go too far forward. They go back as well. Again, they are hindered by these weird McFarlane leg joints where they have not perfected that upper leg joint. They still haven't done the thigh cut, which sucks. But I feel like they just need to cut the plastic differently in here. Give us a little bit more room to allow motion, and you can get, because it's there. I think there's just too much plastic hindering motion up inside the leg there. We might even be able to get a spin, because you do get a little bit of a spin. Like, I think they do make it. You can do it if you just cut some of the plastic out of the way. Then he has these really nice double jointed knees that go pretty far back. He spins at the ankle, and he goes up, he goes down, and there is ankle pivot, and then there's that toe articulation. Now, one of the biggest problems I noticed with this figure is, I think I might have fixed it a little bit, but his right leg is a little bit, and I think you can actually see it. His right leg is longer than his left one, and I think it's actually just at the foot portion, because I think these line up at the ankle. Everything else seems to line up pretty well. The knees, I think, maybe it is a little bit lower. I don't know, but I think the right leg is just longer, and it might just be a mess up from the factory, or whatever. But that really sucks to have one leg longer, because he just doesn't. You can see he's standing at kind of like an angle. Although you can't really see his feet, but he is standing up, and he is standing kind of at a bit of an angle. Now, with the base piece, I imagine that will be fixed, because the base adds a little bit of height. So you could just have the one leg. So you have one leg off the thing, and boom. I guess he's kind of at the right height there. But you don't want to be reliant on a base piece to do that. Hopefully that's just my figure and not everybody else's. But mine does happen to have that touch. So I guess probably just kind of some quality control issue. And then, like I said before, he only has gripping hands for his guns. So the guns fit real nicely right into that trigger finger. And you can have him blasting a guy with his gun.
So Batman stands just a tad over 7 inches tall. And you can see him here scaled with the Murder Machine, also a McFarlane figure, and they pretty much stand at just about the same height. It looks like Murder Machine's just a little bit taller, as his ears are a little bit larger. And here he is with the SH Figure Arts Goku that I always love to scale with everybody, because he is, I guess these are like 5-inch scale figures. I don't really know exactly what scale they use. They use their own thing. And here he is scaled with my brand new custom Marvel Legends Gibbon action figure made by my boy Dave. And this is actually just pretty much standard Marvel Legends size, so you can see how he obviously is a bit too tall for Marvel Legends, as we all know, unfortunately. So overall, I really think McFarlane is killing it with this line. They need to continue doing what they're doing, because this is fantastic. I would just like to see some more accessories in the future, especially with a character like Batman. You know, he should be punching guys. You can't have him punching with fisted, you know, with gun hands. So honestly, just throw a couple more hands, maybe a head here and there. That'd be great. Even if you up the price to like $25 a figure, these figures are definitely worth $25. You're getting a figure easily in the quality of a Marvel Select, and those figures are $28, $30 now. And so if you throw a few more accessories, people will be, I think, more than happy to shell out $25. They're already paying $25 for the Build-A-Figure ones. So maybe make the Build-A-Figure ones $30 and these ones $25. Give us a few more accessories, and ba-bam! You get some really high quality figures for still a reasonable price. That's my suggestion. Hopefully we do see something like that. Maybe without the price increase. That would be even better. Anyway, if you like this review, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please check out my Instagram and Twitter, both at Craig Stuff. I will see you guys next time. Later.